All right, slow and control, exploding out of our break off my indicator. All right, so it's a plant and drive and point our foot towards our target. Okay, cannot get to our target without pointing our toe, and our eyes have to get to the target. Correct. Eyes snap it to our target. All right, got to have a laser sense. Got to have our eyes snap right to the target. Let's go over it. Right here, right? We're going to start facing me. My goal, right? We're going to walk slowly, controlled, be able to snap down, all right? Squeezing our core and throwing our elbow, getting our head around to the target. Slow and controlled. Open up, squeeze the ball, catch it at its highest point, right? Slow and controlled, walk out, snap down, eyes. Good. No false steps. You should get out your break in 2 steps. All right, play and drive, play and drive. Okay. Now it's just the opposite way, slow and controlled. Now we're speed turning at the top. All right, speed turn at the top, getting around. Make sure you look the ball with your eyes. Right? Like I said, this is the kid out of break. We're an aggressive press bail team. All right. I don't want to have to run out of my press bail. They snap down on a slant. I want to be able to have slow and control and tempo, almost like a tempo pedal. We're going to tempo our get out and the press bail. All right. Now we're just going to open it up. All right. Now we're going to go full speed through the circuit. All right, so now they did a slow and controlled. Now they're picking up the speed, going through it. All right, no false movements. It look the same. Okay, going through the shoot drill. Okay, all right, it's 2 different drills. I was doing 3 different drills actually. So I was working 2, 1 to none. All right, it's a progression we go through in our press man. If they come within our cylinder in our Madden circle, I like to strike with 2. All right, then whichever way they release. All right, drop the second hand. Now we're to 1, and now off of that we're going to react and we're going to read and we're going to drop our hands and go none. All right, so we're not combating and losing the game with our hands. All right, and obviously the key points to this drill: hands on our target, staying low, and our eyes on our key, which is the knee. All right, off his release, drop a hand, and keep our feet moving forward. Okay, and then obviously in the shoot, I like to stay low and work my W and M drills just so we get good with our breaks and be able to stay low to our surface. All right, like I said, this is the shoot drill. All right, this is 2 to 1 to none. Just keeping your feet moving. All right, does a good job here with his eyes low, good pad level, keeping his feet moving, even as he's getting pressure to him, right? Same thing, staying low, all right, resetting, and just being able to move your feet as you get the pressure of the receiver, and then be able to drop that hand, all right, be able to stay low with your eyes low, right? Now we talk about the M drill, right? Being able to get out your break in 2 steps, being able to plant and drive, exploding out your break, but also being able to stay low at good pad level and be able to finish on the ball. Same thing coming back. All right, being able to get out your break in 2 steps, have good knee bend. All right, now we go into our W drill. Same thing. Playing and driving, almost like a car. Break foot, drive foot, right? Bring it off that left, driving with your right. And that foot and getting out your break in 2 steps because the receiver's taught to get out his break in 2 steps. And again, I did this drill because our corners had trouble staying low. So we got on to shoot the next day, so I was deficient in staying low. Started doing drills on that staying low. So looking at the corner at the bottom of the screen, okay? Press bail and getting out, all right? Receiver comes in motion, gonna exit out. Don't have to throw, getting across a run. Now it's breaking 2 steps. You got to finish on the ball, make a play on the ball. But it's a good job hitting the indicator, the quarterback, drop his arm and throw the ball. All right, you got to finish the play. But like I said, being able to get out his break, staying low in 2 steps, getting out. All right, good PBU. But like I said, we got to finish on the ball. He knows that's why he's on the ground blending in with the snow. Okay, bottom of the screen. All right, a curl route coming to him. Being able to, like I said, pin his chin to his shoulder, stay low, and drive, get out his break, being close to the curl, all right? When there's a quarters coverage, getting out his break, being able to drive, play a drive, get close to the curl. It's a good break, good punch on the ball at the end as well. All right, at the top of the screen, okay? This is just for like the X drill, like I said, staying slow and controlled, tempoing out, and be able to break down and snap the second when the receiver's hip drop, our hips drop, being able to get to him on a comeback route, right? Good job being able to tempo the route and get to him. As you see, I'm hype on the sideline for him. It's a good technique to use. Like I said, when we're press bail situations, we want to take some slack off our press man ability. We have to work drills to be able to work that. You can't just go out there, play press bail man. You got to be able to work techniques to be able to get that executed. Okay, so we talk about shuffles now, about quick shuffles and basketball shuffles. They're both the same thing. Only difference is the basketball shovels, I'm going to use my hands, but we have to have Superman vision on our key. Extreme great vision on our key, which like I say, is the knee. All right. The body can't cross over and move without his knee. Hips can lie, the chest can lie, the eyes can lie. You can't move without your legs. So I teach them look at their knee. Independent feet, being able to move your feet independently. You should never have both feet off the ground at one time. All right. Got to be able to maintain our leverage, which usually, like I said, is off our divider rules or off our help that we have inside leverage, or if we're playing cover zero. Playing cover one, we have inside help. Playing cover zero, we got to play inside leverage, right? And also being able to stay square. It's not just working it, right? Showing the receiver what to do. He's inside leverage. Independent feet, moving with the receiver, then I'll be able to kick 45, staying on top of the route. Independent feet matching him, stay on top of the route. It's a good rep. Same thing here, but now the receiver has a two-way go. He can go inside or outside. Right? We keep our leverage, be able to stay on top of the route, kick 45, use our hands. Now he's taking the inside release, being able to be on the top field shoulder, kick 45. Like I said, just being able to match his steps, mirroring them for the mirror motor. This is the beginning stage of the mirror motor. It's good. It's a good reps, right? Now I put our hand behind our back. Same difference. Now we're just kicking 45 without the momentum of our hands. We're using our feet. We're able to really kick 45. I always like to end the pelvis to hip relation. Pelvis to hip relation. And we'll talk about that later, right? So no one can backdoor us on a comeback. Nobody can backdoor us on the back shoulder throw. Nobody can swipe us bra if we're in a pelvis to hip relation, right? Almost like chest to chest down the field. Now this is the basketball. It's throwing our hands and they're working us vertically. Moving our leverage, independent feet, moving our hands. All right, a little bit one-on-ones, right? So we're going to put all of it in one. We're going to use our mirror motor technique here, all right? And our cutoff at 2 yards, then we'll go from 2 to 1 to none, all right, in our hand placement. And when the ball's in the air, we want to see us track the ball, right? Great job mirroring his steps. He's pushing us vertical. He's trying to move us off our line, right? He's trying to get inside leverage. We don't let him. We push him with 2. Now we're just reading, right? Here's a perfect example of what I talk about when I say look up and back for the ball. Don't look back for the ball. Look up and back, all right? Because you change the trajectory of how you see the ball coming from the sky. The ball is coming from the sky, not coming from directly on the arm of the quarterback's hand. It's coming from the sky, so we have to look up, change our vision, so now we can go see the ball. I also tell our corners, right, when the ball's in the air, we are the receiver, all right? Once we locate the receiver, we have him pinned. Now I'm not looking back for the receiver. I'm just going to get the ball. Great finish. All right, this is our staying square. He went off, man, staying square, right? Being able to break. All right, getting the ball out, punching the ball out. We talk about that. I'll show that later, how Indians translate game, right? But being able to stay square laterally, matching the steps, right? Being able to push the ball out and secure. Same thing. All right, just like our shovels we work. Being able to match his stem, trying to stem us inside, keep our leverage, stem it inside, catch on that inside pad, right? And I teach our guys, we don't look back for the ball until we collect the receiver, right? So right here, once he collects the receiver, now you see his eyes snap back to the cue, okay? And he does not look at the receiver again. We are the receiver. We go for the ball, all right? It's a great job, all right? Same thing, being able to slide inside, he's trying to leverage us out. All right, you see his eyes. These are good eyes right here. He sees he can collect the receiver, all right? His eyes are still on the receiver here. Once he touches the receiver's arm, now he's driving for that downfield shoulder, okay? I teach the downfield shoulder, right, for 2 reasons. Flattens out the receiver's route, all right? If receivers try to run a slant or a dig, they're running at a 45 to try to get into the end zone. Once I flatten out the receiver's route, it's going to throw off the timing that he has with the quarterback and mess up his throw. Right here, he collects the receiver, snaps his eyes back, goes to get the ball. He's lazy with the finish because that should be a pick, but it's a great rep of being able to stay square using our shuffle to stay lateral.